Hey there, Elder Statesman, back here again with another Dominaria Draft. So let's jump right into it. Okay, Cabal Stronghold. Not really what I'm looking for here. Let's see. Got Fiery Intervention. Fungal Infection. Yeah, Capuchin. First Strike Vigilant Light Blink. It could be a good one. Could go in the white-blue historic deck. Because she's legendary. It also would go with the red-white auras and equipment deck. The Fiery Intervention is, of course, very good. Ancient Animus isn't bad. It's creature removal. This one also goes in the white-blue historic. I'm gonna go with this Denitha Capuchin. I haven't used that one yet. So we're gonna be looking for equipment, auras, and Raft Capuchin. Capuchins can be good. It's not great to do a monocolor deck, but you can do it. This one seems really good as well. I wouldn't mind the On Sarah's Wings. But I think Raft Capuchin needs to be the pick, and then we'll just go heavy into the white-blue historic. Okay, so we've got Dub, which isn't bad. Goblin, no. Academy Drake is very good. We're definitely looking for flyers with this deck, so we'll grab that. Artificer's Assistant works good with the historic theme. And another Dub. I definitely would prefer equipment more than auras. So I'm going to grab the Artificer's Assistant. It's flyer. Works with the historic theme. Alright. Put a historic permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. Maybe? I'm not sure how many historic spells you'd have to have in your deck to make this worth playing. Powerstone Shard could be good. I like Opt. Mace Unicorn. I'm kind of leaning towards Opt. Grab that. Here, Cold Water Snapper. I like having one of those. Okay. Aether Glider. I like that. Artifact. It's a flyer. We'll take Servant's got some interesting possibilities depending on what we get. Befuddle is a decent combat trick. +1 for each legendary creature control. That's not bad. 3 viable choices. I think I'm going to go with the Honor Guard. Just on its own, a 2/2 for 2 is fine. These are more situational, I think. Relic Runner, that's a good one. Deep Freeze, that's an aura, so that works with the Denitha Capuchin. We're going to grab a Navigator's Compass. I don't know if it'll make the main deck, but... Oh, and we'll get a Dub. Grab my Tristan Impulse. And another one. Ooh. Some good stuff here. Not too much for me, though. This one has some possibilities. I'm leaning towards a Chain Whirler just because I need it personally to make decks with. And I'm not going to be missing out on too much stuff here in my colors. Let me see where I'm at here. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 cards that trigger off of Historic, and I've got a couple. Knowledge is Legendary, which is kind of historic, and this one triggers off of Equipment and Auras. And Equipment is historic, so definitely want to focus on that. Any equipment I see, I'm going to snap up. I'm going to get this Chain Whirler here, just for the old collection. I've been seeing a lot of these Grand Warlords lately. Alright, Academy Drake, Deep Freeze, Navigator's Compass. I like the Academy Drake. Deep Freeze can be pretty good as well. But I want the flyer, I think. I'm hoping something like this maybe comes back. Or maybe the Deep Freeze comes back. Oh, interesting. Another Donitha Capuchin. I'm definitely going to grab it. It's historic. So any historic stuff I kind of want to grab. Here, it's going to be Gideon's Reproach. Ooh, Quende. Creature control first strike have double strike. I like that. Oh, Pegasus Courier. There's a bunch of good cards in this pack for me. Maybe one comes back. I don't know. 2/2 double strike. That is pretty good if I get any equipment. I don't know if I have anybody with first. Oh, I've got Donitha with first strike. But Pegasus Courser is just very good. I'm going to grab the Courser. One that I know is good. Triumph of Gerard. What is this? Target historic permanent control to its owner's hand. Okay. Here's another historic. When you cast historic spell, tap target creature. Okay. But I kind of like this one. I'm going to grab that. Exile target creature. That. I think I'm going to go with the hard removal. Again, a lot of stuff for me in that pack. Got Slyn Voda. Guardians of Kolos seems pretty good. Return to target historic permanent. Could potentially reset my Triumph of Gerard if it hasn't done all of its steps yet. Excavation Elephant could make the deck here. Target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, Animate Will. I want the combat trick. Oh. Arcane Flight. I want the Advent Will. That's a really good combat trick. Explore probably does not make the deck. Grab the uncommon. Navigator's Compass. Second one probably does not make the deck. Evil's Glorious Rebirth. Legendary permits from your rebirth. I don't think I've ever seen that card. Alright, so here the Pegasus Courser is what jumps out at me. I think that's the best one here. Ward the Weatherlight. Reveal a historic card from among them. That's not bad. But Imbol's Clutches is very, very, very strong. Next would be Cloud Raider Sphinx. But this one's great. It's cheaper with Denitha in play. It's legendary, so it triggers all my historic stuff. I can potentially bring it back to my hand with the Guardians. If you put something better out, I can bounce this back to my hand. It's just all around just a powerful card. Jousting Lands. Antiquities War, I wouldn't mind having. I don't have the artifacts to take advantage of it in this draft. And Blink of an Eye wouldn't be bad, but I want the Jousting Lance. It's historic. It's equipment. Ooh, Cloud Raider Sphinx. Yes. We'll take that. Deep Freeze. A little more creature removal. World of Glory. That's not bad. Sergeant at Arms isn't bad either. Charge. I'm going to need some blockers to gum up the ground some more, so I think the Sergeant at Arms will be good for that. It'll help some. Ooh, okay, a couple possibilities here. Drear's Familiar. Seems good. Artificer's Assistant isn't bad, but I think this is going to be the card. I wouldn't mind the Syncopate, but Drear's Familiar. I'm going to grab Arcane Flight. Honor Guard. Yep, I'll take that one. Divination. Probably better than Board the Weatherlight. Get a combat trick. Adventurous Impulse. Ooh, Slimvoda came back. Take that. Alright. Okay, so we're going to start with creature removal, as always. Gideon's Reproach, Blessed Light, and the 2 Deep Freezes, and Imbol's Clutches. Next, we're going to go with the cards, the historic ones. So we're just going to search for the word historic. Okay. Next, anything that is historic. Triumph of Gerard. Legendary. Not sure I want the Slimvoda. It's a pretty late game. Jousting Lance, yes. Aether Glider, yes. I don't think I want the Navigator's Compass. Okay. Next, we're going to get just a good flyers in here. Pegasus Courser, Academy Drake. Alright, that leaves room for 3 spells. I'm going to grab Divination. I definitely want to Adamant Will. The last choice comes down to Adamant Will or Opt, I think. I'm going to go Opt. The hope... Well, Adamant Will is more than just combat. That I was gonna say the hope is that I have so many flyers that I won't need to do much in the way of combat tricks because they won't be blocking me. But this also makes somebody indestructible. So if they have a removal spell, this can protect them from it. So I'm going to go with Adamant Will. All right, there's the deck. Let's see how this works. If this historic theme works well together. Okay, I'll keep that. There's Belka. Guardians or Cloud Reader Sphinx? I feel like he's sitting on a counterspell, in which case I'd rather play this. Because I'd rather have the Cloud Reader Sphinx skip by uncountered, so we're going to do that. And it hopefully will trigger the Artificer's Assistant. Ooh, I will keep that. Ooh, he's not sitting on a counter. It's okay, I'm glad he used the Deep Freeze on the Guardian. Okay. Sorry about that. My cats were jumping on the tree again. Okay. No counter. Okay. Capuchin I will leave on top. She'll trigger the Artificer's Assistant. And potentially good creature for Strike, Vigilant Lifelink. Or Deep Freeze, okay. Adamant Will. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. Is the fire elemental worth grabbing? It might be. It's big enough. We're going to go ahead and grab it. Like that, exile target enchantment. I can turn back on my Cloud Reader Sphinx. This Artificer's Assistant has done a lot of work this game. 7 damage already. Turn target creature and opponent controls. Oh, man. That's not good for me. Get the Fire Elemental back. Oh! Oh, and it might have triggered twice. I was going to say, he didn't choose the Fire Elemental, but he did. Seven. So I want to play the Denitha. And then I'm going to need to play a land so I can also play the Blessed Light. Oh, I'll take a Deep Freeze. Okay. Blessed Light on the Deep Freeze. And do I want to Deep Freeze now? I got the Adamant Will if I need to kill this Fire Elemental. Huh? What's he gonna bounce? Okay. They keep letting me trigger that Artificer's Assistant. No blocks. First, we'll do this one. Pegasus Courser. Yeah, might as well. It is a flyer. And that one to the bottom. Just give it. 2, 3, 4, 5. So he kicked it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna block here. Just to keep myself alive. If I attack with everything, it forces him to block. It also exposes me. He's got 13 damage coming at me next turn if he's a way to remove a blocker. So I'm not going to attack with the Denise. I'm going to leave her back as a blocker. The Courser. And we're going to deep freeze the Trampler. Okay. This should be enough to lock up the win. Especially with the Adamant Will. Alright, well that basically worked how it was supposed to. Okay. Got some removal, Pegasus Courser, both my colors. That's important. I got all my mana here, so I'm going to keep drawing to some stuff. Blue-green. Okay. Yeah, okay, that lance is nice. Blink of an eye. Oh, well, it's okay. I don't mind recasting it. Okay, so do I play the assistant? I think I want to leave the adamant will up so I can take out this Llanowar envoy. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. Another blink of an eye. Okay. This time I am going to play the Artificer's Assistant. And I will not block. Good card. If I draw land, I'm definitely stealing it. Yes. Ooh, I like the Academy Drake. Can't quite kick it yet. That's okay. Okay, so that guy's gonna get deep freeze. And we're gonna put the lance on the artificer. Send with the team. And we're going to kick this. Okay. Hopefully he does not have any sort of pump. I don't know how he'd get an extra 5 damage, but I know there's some spells that can do it. Alright. Jump right into the next game here. Deck's working pretty good so far. Okay. I've got both my colors of mana. I really don't have anything till turn 4, but I might draw in something, so we're going to keep. I don't want to mulligan and end up with no lands. Well, that's good. Gives me a 3-drop. Ooh, could be a little bit of a mirror match. What's this Narumeha do again? Wizards +1/+1. Copy targeted. Okay, so basically she's just a Wizard Lord now. Okay, that's pretty good. So's that. I'm putting it on this guy because he only has the 1 toughness. If my opponent has another 1 power flyer, which there's a few of, now he can attack and survive. Both can attack and survive now. Okay. I feel like I want to wait to kick this Drake. See if I draw. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to have the Adamant Will available to block the Lyra. And so I'm going to do this. Hopefully that'll draw into my 7th land. Does not, but that's pretty good. Okay. Attackers. I wouldn't mind stealing the Lyra. But I will also block and kill it with the Adamant Will. Or maybe I won't. this only costs 5, which means I can play the assistant. I don't want that. Alright, how can I live? I can... How long does it keep this? Till end of turn, so... I can attack and gain 3 life. Which puts me at 5. He attacks with everything I block there. I still take 6. I think I have to... hold back and hope for some reason he doesn't attack. Yeah, that's game. That trickster was very, very timely on his part. Alright, so 2-1. Let's keep this going here. Jump right into the next game. Okay. It's not bad. Got some removal, I got a flyer, I got the Jousting Lance, I got both colors of mana. I'm going to keep. My opponent. All right. Well, Triumph Gerard, good. Get the Lance out. Definitely no blocks. I want to keep this Drake around if I can. Okay. So, I'm worried about a burn spell. I'm thinking Triumph of Gerard. Do 1 less damage this turn than equipping the lance, but it allows me to leave the Adamant Will up to protect this Drake. So I'm going to do that. My opponent's playing a little slow. Huh? I wonder if my opponent's mono red, or if they're just missing their second color. I wouldn't mind drawing a land. That would allow me to equip the lance and keep the will up. And he's got a second color, so red-black. Why's this guy taking so long to do everything? Okay, he's probably multitasking. He's probably flipping back and forth between this and another web page or watching TV or something. I find myself doing that a lot when I play for fun. But when I'm doing tournaments like this, constructed events or draft events, I found that recording the videos actually helps. It forces me to put the game on full screen so I can't flip back and forth. And I focus more on the game and what's going on. Okay. I'm going to stick with the plan, leave the Adamant Will up. Right now this is a race I can win. I'm going to get some lifelink next turn. So I'd really like to get the extra land to get the lance on for next turn. Oh, and that's a sacrifice. And Adamant Will's not going to protect against sacrifice. What the That sucks. I had no other creature I could have played anyways. Discards a card. I kind of want to keep the Blessed Light because it exiles. Well, no, the Deep Freeze is castable. Whatever the Blessed Light. Oh, and now of course I did that, and I just realized that I should have kept it so I could destroy the Eldest Reborn before he reanimates something. If I happen to draw land. I can just pass the turn. I can't block. So now I'm behind in the race. Really needed that land to get that Cloud Eater Sphinx into play. Oh, he's got a way to kill it. And again, I don't have the mana to cast Adamant Will if he does decide to kill it. Oh, maybe he didn't. Okay. Okay. And that's going to be game. Just did not draw well. Okay. Time for a little bit of a winning streak here. Okay. I've only got 2 lands, but I've got some 2-drops. As long as I can get that 3rd land to get the Donitha Capuchin into play, I think I'm in good shape. So we're gonna keep this and give it a try here. Emperor Penguin, except he spelled Emperor wrong. Champion Flame. Okay, come on, land. Thank you. And another land. Okay, kind of want to leave the Adamant Will up to keep her alive. I'd like to be able to play the Jousting Lance, but she's my only creature. If I could have gotten the second planes, I could have played both of these. Okay, come on, land. Thank you. Alright. You definitely want to do it that way. Okay, that first strike is pretty good against my guy, so I'm going to use the Blessed Light. Alright. That worked pretty good. Okay. We'll keep it. Got some strong cards in here. No counterspell, no counterspell, yes. He's not blocking yet, is he? Okay, so I can't use Gideon's Reproach. So I have to use my own Advent Will. Essentially bounce off each other, except I gain an extra 2 life because of my life link. And he gets nothing extra. Alright, well, that suddenly became a good target for Gideon's Reproach. Okay, let's see here. Trira's Familiar. Yeah. Ooh, he's got red. Interesting. Yeah, that's good. Got a lot of similar spells in our decks here. I chose not to play with Dub for exactly the reason you saw, because you can get 2 for 1 too easily. Underneath the Cabochon number 2. That one's pretty good. I'll need to have some way to deal with that, get my offense going here. But I have a number of cards that can. That's not one of them. Yeah, 3/3 flying first strike is pretty good. He's got a combat trick. I'm not going to block. There's no way he'd attack into a first striker without a combat trick. Ooh, I like that. You have a 3/3 first striker. I have a 3/3 first striker. Nice. Oh, counterspell. Okay. Well, back to plan B. And it will. Yep. So now there's a good chance I can block this Devinant Trapper. And he won't have a combat trick. Another Trapper. Got 9. So I can either send the Jousting Lance or kick the Drake. Man. I'm going to send the Courser. That's a light, okay. On the familiar, since that's what we'll be attacking with next turn. Try to get past the ship's caretaker. Also, a 4/4 Academy Drake will do a good job at that as well. Oh. See, we'll send in with those two. It's got to block one. Okay. And we'll move the lance over here. Nice. They slowed me down for a little while. That Tiana was pretty tough. Alright, 4 wins. Keep the streak going. Okay. The Lance Triumph Donitha combination, like these go really well together. If I draw blue land, I need a third land first of all, but especially if I draw blue land, I think this is a great start here. So I'm going to keep. I'm on the play, so I get a couple extra turns to draw that third land. Oh, perfect. Okay, white, red. Ooh, fast start. Ooh, another adamant will. I like that. This is the danger zone right here. If he's got a way to kill it this turn, I'm in trouble. I hear my cats knocking over stuff in the kitchen. Don't target it. Don't. Dang it. Okay. Okay, that doesn't block. This one I have to stem the tide here. Really need that life link. Really? Another Tiana ship's caretaker? Okay, so I need something to block one of these. That's not going to do it. Yep, I'm dead. Well, darn it. Well, 4 and 3 is not bad. I'll take that result. I'll take it any day. I've had a run of 7-win drafts lately. And I'm disappointed if I don't get close to it. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get the extra pack. Nope, did not get the extra pack. Oh well. Well, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe down below. Go ahead and comment if there's anything you would have done differently in the draft or the gameplay. And I will see you again on Monday. I believe we'll still have Dominaria Draft going. So I'll bring another Dominaria Draft.